So, to be completely honest, I'm not too sure what the best angle to shoot this at is, but I'm going to be doing a review on the, it didn't work, the AX10. So, what is on this? It's kind of what I'll be going over and what I think of it. From the front to the back. So, on the front, I have the Savox servo. It is a SE1268SG, high voltage. There you go, there's a good view. I actually bought the wrong one. When I first got this, I went in and I read the number wrong or something. It's a stupid mistake that I made. So second on here, right next to it, because I've had a camera up there at one point, I have the SR301 3-channel Spectrum radio, which is also right here. I have 3 channels on there for a reason, and I'll get to that later. But I bought this truck used. I should just kind of say that. I've got it used, and the guy did some upgrades. They were cheaper upgrades, but nonetheless, they make it a more fun to drive. He also, the front link right there, is also made out of some sort of plastic, some molded plastic that he must have made. It's pretty strong though. It's held up really well. And the steering is also aftermarket, it looks like. I don't know who made it or anything like that, but... And as far as I know, these are stock tires and rims with, I think it's brass weights in there, in the front tire, so the weight is actually quite a bit far center, which is good. Moving on, we've got the stock shocks, as far as I know. Hot Racing bottom links, which are kind of banged up, but that is expected out of a crawler. Everything is stock, pretty much, you know, up to, I think the motor, I don't think that's a stock motor. I think it's a lower turn, so it's more torque, which is good. There's a lot of torque in this. Let's see, what else? So, and the gearing, I'm not exactly sure, I'm not exactly sure what the gearing is. I don't know what the pinion is. The spur gear is a 87. An 87 tooth spur, which I get confused on gearing, but as far as I know, that's pretty decent. So next we've got a super cheap spring RC servo, which controls the dig unit. And if you all know what the dig unit is, that's great. But for everybody that doesn't know, I'll give them a little demonstration. I'll do a little clip right now. So one channel is for your ESC, which controls your motor. You've got forward and reverse, so that's one channel there. The other is for your servo, which steers, so you've got one channel there. And that's the basics of an RC. That's all you need to be able to drive your truck. What a dig unit is. So you can see that thing moving there. And basically what it does is, right now I've got 4-wheel drive. 4 wheels are spinning. If I flick that once, I should have 2-wheel drive. the other tire does not move. And when I select the third position, because it's the 3-position dig unit, and I select it with the thumb switch here, and then you've got your lockout. So basically what that does is it locks out the back wheel to turn in a tighter radius. See how much from the tires being about the very edge and my servo all the way, I can turn almost the full length. But with 4-wheel drive, I can't. I can go way less. So as you guys saw, that's how the dig unit works. And it's basically just to help turn. And so next, and that's all this stuff. Next up here we've got the Novak Rooster Crawler ESC with, I don't believe it has low voltage section. But it is I'm impressed with it for what it is. It holds up pretty good. You can go up to a 2-cell as far as I know. But as soon as I got this truck, the on and off switch came right off. And so what I've got right there is I just soldered them together, so when I plug it in, it automatically starts. So that is one not so good thing about this trawler. He did have some foam up here for, I'm pretty sure he had a receiver or something up here, I don't know. But the ESC was mounted originally under here, but it just didn't work. I don't know how we got it to work, it just didn't. And so in the back, we've got same stock shocks. It doesn't have the upgraded links back here. These are just stock. And then we've got the battery holder here with a Velcro. My other one broke, so that's why I have one. But it is a carbon fiber backing, and I've taken it off. I've compared the two. It's quite a bit of a difference, more than you'd think. And of course, this guy had all the weights set up in the front. He had tire weights up here. Yeah, everything was in the front. And as far as the tires go, these are all filled with air. So guys, that is my review on this truck. It's a great truck. I love it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.